Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm bored. COVID made me bored, and today I'm playing Dragon Ball Z over 9,000. I've been doing a couple videos, a few segments on filler games, the kind of games that you can literally pack in your bag and your backpack or a small bag and be on your way. And it's quick to set up, doesn't take long to take down, and the game time is less than 30 minutes, if that. It depends on the number of players, of course, and how long they take, but in general, these are sort of quick, easy to play, easy to teach, easy to learn type of games. And I've been going through a few of them already and in terms of the filler games that I've got, and today I'll be doing Dragon Ball Z over 9,000. And Dragon Ball Z over 9,000, it's published by IDW, it's for 3 to 6 players, age 13 and up, but you can definitely go below that. This game really boils down to rock, paper, scissors. A lot of reviews say that. I don't think this was a overly complicated game, and they just tried to put a Dragon Ball Z theme and spin to it. And for what it is, it does its job. There's a nice collector's tin cover for the game. And in the game, you're going to get a whole bunch of tokens. And you're also going to get a bunch of character cards. I think there are a total of 12. Let me go. So we got Frieza, Gohan. We've got Goten, Android 18, Krillin, Trunks, Goku, Piccolo, Kid Buu, Vegeta, Perfect Cell, Future Trunks, and that's it. So out of all these characters, you've got quite a few to choose from. And I like Dragon Ball Z, so that's one of the other reasons why I picked this up. I have quite a few Dragon Ball Z themed or Dragon Ball Super themed card games and board games, and they're not, I wouldn't say they're ranked very high on BGG, but hey, they're still fun for me. So in the game, you're going to choose a character. And essentially, like I said, it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. So you're going to be battling your opponents, and you're going to try to outbest them with your rock, paper, or scissor. But in this case, not rock, paper, scissor. You have 3 other icons that you can potentially have instead of rock, paper, scissor. You'll have kick, punch, and ki blast. Let me show these tokens a little bit better here. Kick, punch, and ki blast. Your equivalent of rock, paper, and scissors. And just like rock, paper, scissors, when you rock beats scissors, paper covers rock. Very similar idea, except in this situation, when you attack with a kick, you can only block with a kick. Anything else does not block the kick, and it is a successful attack. Same with punch. Oops. If your opponent is throwing, or your attacker is throwing a punch, you can only block with a punch. And if your opponent is firing a ki blast at you, you can only block with a ki blast. Well, you must block with another ki blast. Or the multi-purpose hand block, which blocks everything. Ki, kick, punch. So that's another token that you get. And then one more token that you do have, or another token that you can play, is a power-up token. This allows you to level up your character's power by 1 level. And you have 2 other tokens for Dragon Ball, which grants you whatever special ability you have. There is one that has a 1 single star and another one that has 2 stars, and I'll explain what that means in just a minute. So on the character card, you've got a couple things to note. Oh, you'll also be given a scouter, a power scouter, for tracking your energy or power levels. So you'll see on Gohan's card at the very top are his power levels. Up to 4,000, he actually has 2 sides. But he'll have his character name, character text. I'm glad he's the adolescent Gohan and not the kid one. And you'll have 4 slots or 4 areas for where you will be placing your attack token. You also have a special ability, provided that you can supply a token matching what's in this slot here. So in this situation, this is the single Dragon Ball, single star Dragon Ball. And during your turn, which you can discard, and that gives you whatever ability you have here. And some of them have a certain timing. So maybe it's after you throw a punch or after you throw a kick attack. If you discard it, it gives you an extra bonus of some kind. If you're able to reach past 4,000 on your front side of your character card, they'll immediately power up to their level 2, in which case you can continue up to the point of reaching over 9,000. At the end of a turn, if a character reaches over 9,000, or is at the over 9,000 mark, they win the tournament. If there's any ties, you would continue playing the round until someone reaches over 9,000 first. And you'll notice on this side, he has the same slots, slightly different. You'll notice these printed token markers here. I'll explain what those mean in just a minute. It's a little bit different on this side, and you'll notice that his special is also different, and it requires the 2-star Dragon Ball token to be in here. So when you are playing, all the players will draw from a pile of tokens 6 tokens in total, if you have nothing actually at the very beginning. And of those 6 tokens, you'll be secretly looking at them without revealing any of your tokens to the opposing players. And you will be assigning 1 token per slot. So you'll notice as you draw 6, that means you have 2 left over. One of those tokens, if it's not a Dragon Ball, you can actually assign it as a reserve. This can be used as a reserve area for future rounds. If you so happen to have a matching Dragon Ball token that you want to use, you can then slot it into this section, ready to use for that ability when it applies or when you need it. After that, of the 6, that means at most you'd be assigning 5, and you would discard the other token back into the pile. So I'll just keep these off to the side. You'll see that on the player card, there are some pre-printed icons already on there. This does not mean that it takes the place of an actual token. What this means is that there are specific special abilities that can happen if you link a eligible token to this printed token face. So there's a reference card that it comes with. Players will be attacking and defending at the same time. So as each player takes their turn as an attacker, they will declare their attack. They choose their opponent. They declare their attack. They're going to reveal which token they are attacking with. And at the exact same time, the defender will be allotting or revealing the token they are defending with. So in the case of attacking, you'll see that you have a couple options here. You'll have the options of using your punch, kick, and ki blast. And you'll notice that you can do a link up, which is a double attack. So if you have a pre-printed fist on your player board, you can place or use a punch token with it, and that links it as a double attack. Similarly with kick and ki blast, they can also be done as a double attack. So if you see on Gohan's card, if I so happen to draw from the pile a token for a ki blast, I can put it in this slot, and when I reveal it, I am doing a double ki blast. So that is what it means when you have a pre-printed icon on the card itself. It does not activate unless you have a correct or an eligible matching token. So for example, if I were to say, for example, all my other slots are filled and all I have left is this punch token, I can put it here too. And when I reveal it, it just counts as a punch. There's no significance between linking it to the ki blast icon. For the power-up icon, if you so happen to play it and reveal it, if you're the attacker or defender, it doesn't really matter, but the moment it's revealed, if a punch, kick, or ki is not revealed for the opposing player, attacker or defender, you then raise your power level up 1. And hopefully when I do the playthrough, you'll get a chance to see that. As the defender, again, just like rock, paper, scissors, if you reveal a kick, if your attacker reveals a kick, and at the same time you reveal a kick, you have successfully blocked it. So in order to block an attacker's attack, whether punch, kick, or key, you must reveal the same matching icon in order to successfully block it. Anything else will not block it, and therefore it gets through, except for the mighty hand, which blocks everything. This blocks one attack of any type, and just like the way that key or the attack pre-printed symbols work, if you have a pre-printed hand symbol here, you can actually link it up with one of the other icons except for the power-up. So for example, if I revealed this token and I assigned it to this pre-printed hand icon here, this links up, and it is an eligible link up, which means that it blocks not just one, but two. So it'll block a single attack, and it'll block if it's a double attack. If I decided to assign a kick token to this, revealing it means that not only do I block a kick attack, I also counter. And a counter means I have successfully countered it, which means not only do I block it, I also lower my opponent or the attacker's level by 1, and I raise my level by 1. And the same thing applies if I reveal a punch. I successfully would, on the attacker's punch, I would successfully block it, plus I would do a counter, which lowers their level and raises mine 1. And I can also do that with key. So those are the eligible tokens that can be linked to this pre-printed on your card hand block icon. So that is a counter attack. The Dragon Balls are useless in these slots. They only are used in the special ability slot. And that pretty much covers the essence of Dragon Ball Z over 9000. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to keep this out to make a reference. And we will bring out our scouters to put at our initial level of 0, Gohan versus Frieza. And one of the things I don't like about having this kind of setup is sort of the tokens, right? So when you're shuffling tokens, you know, they tend to flip over, and it's not really convenient, but it's okay. It's not a big deal, and there's not a unmanageable amount of tokens. It's fine. You flip them over, and there you go. So when the game starts, all the players will all at the same time choose their 6 tokens. So just say for Gohan, I choose my 6. And for Frieza, I will randomly choose 6 as well. There we go. So that's done. So each player will secretly look at their tokens without revealing it to the other. And we'll start with Gohan here first. And you'll see that Gohan has a few options. Right away, I'm going to use my Dragon Ball single star because I can. And I will place it in my special abilities ready to use when I need it. And I'm a little fortunate here. I do have 2 keys. So I'm going to use this key token, and I'm going to assign it to this slot because I do want it to do a double attack, which is, when I link this up, it is an eligible attack. So I'm going to flip it, my token, and keep it face down and place it there. I will also place a key, also a key blast token for a counter. And I will assign these to a punch and a kick over here. So my last token, which is the power up, I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to put it back in the pile. Frieza is going to take a look at his tokens. And he's got a few limited choices, but he has a single Dragon Ball star. Sorry, a single star Dragon Ball. He's going to place it in his special ability slot. And we'll also link up a double key. We have a foot and a hand block, so we'll try to put this down for a double hand, and we'll put that one down for fist. Now, when you are attacking or defending, it doesn't matter which color slot you use. You do not have to match it up. So let's just say Frieza is going to be the attacker this turn. Let's just say that player just so happens to win a coin toss and they get to go first. So they get to declare who they want to attack. Obviously, Gohan is the only person here, but if there are other players, they can choose anyone to attack, provided that that player has an available unused attack slot that they can defend with. So here, if Frieza were to say, for example, he's doing his attack, he's going to assign this token for the attack. Gohan does not have to defend with the same matching slot. It's just color-coded so that you can see the division between the different slots. He can use any one of his slots to defend with. So at any time, if you need to, the player is allowed to take a peek at his token to see what he has there, because sometimes you're going to forget. So let's just keep this simple. Frieza is going to go ahead and declare an attack on Gohan and assign this attack. So Gohan has an opportunity to defend. So he's going to, for the sake of it, an example, we'll just use this one. So the attack's been declared. The defender has also declared his token. So now would reveal the token at the same time. So we reveal. In this situation, Frieza's kick attack is successfully blocked by Gohan's kick defense. If you think about the anime, they're always countering punches with punches, countering kicks with kicks, countering ki blast with ki blast, and every so often they've got that ability to swat a ki blast out of the way with their hand. So thematically, I get it. This works, but essentially this is rock, paper, scissors. This was rock, and there you go. Nothing happened. So that attack is done. So the players can no longer use any face-up tokens that they've revealed. The play would pass on to the next player clockwise. So in this situation, it would be Gohan, and he would now have an opportunity to be the attacker. So as the attacker, he can, again, declare an attack on any eligible person, and that eligible person is anyone who has an unused token in a slot available. So in this situation, Gohan's going to go ahead and declare an attack on Frieza. And he'll go ahead and he's going to do this attack with this token. So Frieza has an opportunity to defend. And Frieza in this situation, let's just say Frieza is going to defend here. For the most part, I think whenever you see a token on one of the linked icons, there's a very good chance that you're looking at a eligible link up here. So Frieza thinks, yeah, there's a good chance he's going to do a double attack. So at the same time, reveal. And it just so happens to be it. Gohan's double ki blast is blocked successfully by Frieza's double block. Now, if Frieza didn't have that symbol there, if he had something else, say for example, all he had was a kick and he assigned it here, this would not be a successful block, and it would actually be two successful attacks that Gohan did, and he would raise up 2 levels. But that's not the case, so that ends that battle. Play resumes to the next person, and Frieza it'll be a Frieza in this case, declares an attack on Gohan using his last available slot. And Gohan is going to go ahead and attack with that, or defend with this. And he does have his ability, which is when defending, you choose your opponent's attack slot. So I could discard this, and if Frieza had one more slot, I could choose which one to use, but I don't need to in this case. So we're going to reveal at the same time. It is a double ki blast from Frieza, which is then blocked, a successful block of 1 to Frieza's ki blast. So this is really interesting because I don't know how, there's no specific rules for this. This is one gripe I do have, is the rule book isn't explicitly clear about every single situation and how to resolve the attack and defense, but it's not difficult to extrapolate. So in this situation, I'm able to block 1 ki blast, which I do a counter which means it lowers Frieza by 1 level and it raises me 1 level. But Frieza did a double attack. So while one was blocked, a second one got through, and that means it raises him 1 level. So this is complete. Now, Gohan still has 1 attack available. In this situation, we don't have any other players, and he can't attack Frieza because Frieza has no more available unused tokens in his slots. So Frieza is not eligible to be attacked at this point. So Gohan would have to target someone else if there was another player. If there isn't, and let's just say it's completed, if Gohan had 2 or more than 1, leftover unused token slot, he would automatically move up 1 level. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose is to that, but I guess as you're eliminating players, it's just a bonus for the fact that you are still in the game and you're able to have a few slots left unused. So this ends the round. All the tokens would go back in that have been, even unused tokens would go back in, except for the ones that have been placed in your special ability, or in the situation where if I had reserved a token in this spot, I would be forwarding that to the next round and using it if I want to use it. So I'm going to mix up the tokens one more time. Okay, oops. And here we go. So we'll go ahead and we'll choose 6 more, or actually 5 more. And for Gohan, I choose only 5 tokens this round because he already has a token sitting in his special ability. If he didn't have that there, I would choose 6, just like I did from the very first round. But because I have a token here, it's only 5. And from the 5, I'm assigning 4. So I'm going to take a, well, before I do that, we'll choose Frieza's. Again, Frieza only gets 5. And we'll start with Gohan. Let's take a look and see what he has. So Gohan has a couple here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to assign a double block to this slot. And we'll go ahead with a double ki blast. And we'll use a kick. And I'm going to put in my power up. Okay. This token goes in there. Frieza secretly looks at his. Now he's got the 2 Dragon Balls, which are no good to him because he already has one in his ability slot. And what we'll do here is we're going to put this up for a double block here. We are going to if I had a third icon, and like I said, if you put this token in here with the ki blast, it's not a eligible link up, so this would just be a punch attack. So we're just, since we don't have a third or a fourth token slot in, we'll just put those 2 here. We return these ones back into the pool. All the players are ready. We'll pass the initial turn to the next person, which is Gohan. So Gohan is going to declare his attack, and he is going to go ahead and let's try to go on strong with this, when we know it's a double ki. So Frieza is going to go ahead and put out his block, and when they flip over, successful double block. We go to the next person, which is Frieza. Frieza is going to declare an attack. Gohan's going to use, and he's attacking Gohan. Gohan's going to discard his Dragon Ball for his special ability, which is, when defending, you choose your opponent's attack slot. So I will choose this slot. We don't know what it was, but we're putting it there anyways. And Gohan's going to take a look, and let's just say Gohan reveals this one. So once it's done, they reveal at the exact same time. And we see here that Frieza is attacking with a kick. Gohan was hoping to power up, and he doesn't, because a kick was revealed. This negates his opportunity to power up, and it's a successful attack, kick attack from Frieza, which means Frieza moves up 1 level. So Gohan has an opportunity to do his attack. He would choose a player. In this case, it's Frieza again. And we're going to go ahead and put that one in. Frieza only has 1 token left, so we're going to reveal at the exact same time. So Gohan is doing a kick attack. Frieza, unfortunately, tried to block with a fist. Unsuccessful, so Gohan moves up a level. The turn is complete. Gohan cannot target Frieza for another attack, and in this situation, he doesn't have an attack. This is a double block, so that ends the round. So we're going to put all the tokens back into the pool. Gohan used his ability in the last round, so this now frees it up. He will be drawing 6 tokens. Frieza still has his Dragon Ball in his special ability slot, so he will only draw 5 tokens. And here we go. So let's go with Gohan again. 2, 4, and 6. Okay, and Frieza will choose 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we'll have Gohan take a look first. And let's see what we got. So again, he's got his Dragon Ball, so he's going to go ahead and place that into his ability slot. We're going to assign the double key, we're going to go for a double block, and we're going to go for the punch attack. So we put the rest in here. Frieza is doing the same. He has 2 Dragon Balls, not useful to him. He will try a double key. He will go for a punch and actually, you know what? Let's do a fist counter. Let's see if we can try that. Okay. So we'll have Frieza begin his attack, and he's going to go ahead and declare an attack on Gohan. So Gohan is going to discard his Dragon Ball for Quiet Rage. When defending, you choose your opponent's attack slot. So Frieza can't use a slot. I'm going to choose this. So Gohan will choose this slot, and they reveal at the same time, and there is no effect here because this was a block counter and this was his punch, so this was no benefit to Frieza or Gohan in the situation. So now Gohan gets to attack. He's going to go ahead and attack. Oops, sorry. He's going to go ahead and attack with that. Frieza is going to, I guess he can use this one. And they'll reveal. So Gohan's double key is defended by Frieza's double key. Now, if Frieza only had one single key blast, say, for example, in this slot, he didn't link it up, he would only block one of the key blasts and Gohan would go up a level. So this was a successful block from Frieza, which ends that round, and Frieza clears his attack, which will be this. Gohan is going to block with that. They reveal. And Gohan has a double block to Frieza's kick attack, and that is negated, so Frieza was unsuccessful in that round. So let me try to show an example. So all the tokens go back in the slot, and let's just see if I can give an example here of, let's say Frieza has that, and Gohan has that, and where's another one? We'll have this one. So let's just say, for example, Gohan it was his turn to attack, and he attacked with this token. Frieza did that, and they revealed. So Gohan revealed a power-up token. Frieza revealed a block token, which is not a ki blast, not a kick, and not a punch, and therefore Gohan would actually go up a level. So it wasn't even an attack. He was just powering up. Frieza thought it was going to be an attack. He put himself in a block stance, and Gohan successfully powered up there. Now, again, had Frieza had a different symbol, say, for example, if he defended with this, that would negate Gohan's opportunity to power up, and he would not power up in that sense. And again, because Frieza's defending, he doesn't move up a level. It was just a defense. So it does matter when you are the attacker and defender, depending on what you show for your tokens, and that's what the reference card is for. So resolving the outcome isn't complicated. It's not clear, but it's definitely not complicated to figure out and sort of deduce from the symbols here. And that pretty much would show the gameplay of Dragon Ball Z over 9,000, and whoever would reach 4,000, once they are able to power up again, they would continue moving up the levels until they reach over 9,000, and at the end of that round sequence, if there are no ties, whoever is over 9,000 wins. If there was a tie, they would essentially start over again. Every other player is out. It's just the two people who tied would go back to their front side, and they would continue battling until there was one person that reached over 9,000. Now, if there's multiple ties, the same rules would apply. You would just keep on playing, starting from 0, and continue playing until there is a clear victor of reaching over 9,000 first. So there you go. This is Dragon Ball Z over 9,000. A very simple rock, paper, scissors game, but with a Dragon Ball Z theme tied to it. And it's not rocket science, and I can see why some people will be very critical of this game, but for its price point, it's cheap, it's simple, it's got a Dragon Ball Z theme, and it's kind of fun just to laugh over it when you get ridiculous combos or ridiculous results when you flip the tokens over. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, stay bored.